At Man City Fan TV, we're really pleased to promote this wonderful sketchwork artwork by a lady called Leslie Ross. You can follow Leslie on Twitter at 111Leslie111 and also follow her on Facebook and Twitter at 9320art.
Hi guys, it's Ray here from Man City Fan TV. Well, hard fought 1-0 win against West Ham yesterday. We really should have scored a lot more than that solitary goal. We had enough chances. But right now, at this stage of the season, doesn't matter how you get the 3 points. All that matters is those 3 points. Nothing else that matters. You can win 5-0, you can win 1-0. Still only worth 3 points. So we roll on. And if you haven't already checked out the videos we did from last night, I mean, go and have a look on YouTube. Some great videos there. And especially I like the one where I met Clive Allen, who used to play for City. I think he played just over 50 games for us, scored 16 goals. He also played for West Ham, as well as I think 6 other London clubs, and he finished his career at lowly Carlisle. I think he played a few games for them at the end of his career. But yeah, it was nice to meet him. He's a really lovely chap, and he was very kind enough to give us the time for a short interview. So go and check that out. But we roll on, we move on, and some big news today, some very, very big financial news. We knew it was coming. It's been reported since last year. We're just getting it made official today that City have signed the second biggest kit deal in history, with a 10-year deal with Puma, rumoured to be worth about £650 million. That's a massive amount of money. That's 65 million quid a season. And that pretty much dwarfs the current Nike deal we have, which is worth about, I think, a maximum of 20 million quid a season. You know, it's a massive, massive increase. Just to give you some more information about that deal, the deal covers 5 of the 7 City Football Group clubs. Now, City Football Group is an umbrella organisation with Manchester City at its head, really, and it just owns and controls football clubs all around the world. Now we have ownership and investments in 7 clubs. Some we own outright, some we have investments in. So this Puma deal will cover 5 of those 7 clubs. Now we'll cover Man City, of course, Girona FC, who play in Spain, Melbourne City FC in Australia, Club Atletico Torque, who play in Uruguay, and our newest acquisition, which was only a couple of weeks ago, and that's Sichuan Jinhui. I hope I get that right. Sichuan Jinhui. You guys, if you speak Mandarin, you can correct me. I don't mind being corrected on that. The 2 clubs it doesn't cover are Yokohama Mariners in Japan and New York City FC, because they're already covered by an Adidas deal. I mean, the MLS deal covers all MLS clubs, so with New York City FC being in the MLS, they have to go with Adidas, and I think Yokohama already have an Adidas deal in place. So it's rumoured, I mean, City will get the bulk of the money. I mean, that's only normal, it's only natural. And it's rumoured that City will get about 50 million quid a season, plus bonuses. So, you know, the minimum Man City should be getting is 50 million, which is at least 30 million pounds more than we were getting with Nike. So Nike were getting a cracking deal out of City, and you know, they've had a few years when we've been winning a lot of stuff where they've benefited from that, and they just didn't want to pay the money that City felt they deserved, and Puma did. Now, I'll give you a few short quotes from our chief executive, Ferran Soriano, and this is what he said. It's an historic day for us. What we are doing has never been done before. It is an unprecedented partnership. We needed a partner that can go fast with us. And this really is an unprecedented partnership. I mean, it's what the City Football Group is giving sponsors the opportunity to be marketed all over the world. I mean, we've already done something with Nissan. I think we had a deal with Nissan done last year, and that covered the City Football Group as well. So you're not only just sponsoring Manchester City, who are, of course, the biggest names in the group, but you're also getting your foot in other markets as well, in Uruguay, in America, in Spain, Japan, Australia, etc., and China. And this will only continue as the City Football Group get more clubs. So the deal itself will start in July. I think that's the first time Man City will wear a kit on our pre-season tour that will include Japan. For the first time, I think we're over in Japan on a pre-season tour. But actually, the first City Football Group club that will wear a Puma kit will be a new Chinese purchase, and that's Sichuan Jinhui. So their season starts in, I think, 3 or 4 weeks' time. So they'll be wearing a Puma kit. So it'll be interesting to see what that kit looks like. Just to see, are they going to be like Nike? Are they going to have just basically bog standard kits, which is one of the things we hated about Nike. They were very general kits. Everybody had the same. Now, I have French football kits, and Nike was sponsoring France. The French kits look very, very similar to the City kits. The other merchandise, clothes, that and football tracky tops and stuff like that, and t-shirts, very, very similar. They were just the same, basically. Slightly different colour, different wording, and bang. That's quite boring. And we all love those Umbro kits. Very unique, very Manchester. But Nike bought Umbro, and then they took over the contract themselves. So Puma, we're hoping, will give us a new look and more original. So it's not just the same as somebody else's with a different colour. Something original to Man City. So apparently next year there's going to be a commemorative kit, 125th anniversary kit, because obviously we were formed in 1894. 125 years later will be 2019, 2020. So there's going to be a special kit that's been created by Puma and a group of City fans. So it'll be very, very interesting to see what that looks like. And already fans are concerned because the Puma kits tend to be quite tight. And a few jokers on social media have said they're going to have to lose some weight, get in the gym, so that they can fit into these very tight-fitting Puma kits. But they are generally very attractive. If you've seen the Arsenal ones, they're very nice. Really looking forward to see what they're going to be like and how they're going to feel on the body and everything else. So the last thing I want to just think about is the finances. I mean, what does this do for City? I mean, an extra, let's call it 30 million quid in the kitty every season. It's very nice for the club. I mean, we've already, I think, breached the 500 million pound turnover barrier. So it's not actually a massive increase. I mean, we're talking less than 10%, about 6%, 7% increase on turnover with that. Will it mean reduced ticket prices? I mean, I joked about that this morning. We have 40,000 season ticket holders, and it would, if City decided, look, we'll knock off 10 quid for everybody, that's only £400,000. Now, to City, that's a drop in the ocean. To us, you can say 400,000 quid is a lot of money, but to City, it's a drop in the ocean. It would be a really nice gesture for the club to knock 10 quid off season cards ticket prices. I can't see that happening. I can only see it going one way. If we're lucky, it'll be frozen again, and we've had it frozen for several seasons, but I think the best we can hope for is that it's frozen. But this extra money, what can City use it for? Well, I mean, I can see it, obviously it's going to be, I can go one or two ways. City can use it to help purchase more players. It'll be a small increase in our transfer kitty at the end of every season. Or we can use it to cover expenses and to enable the group as itself to make a profit and take money out of the club. And let's be honest, in all honesty, in 10, 11 years, our owners have put a lot of money into the club. They've not really taken any money out. And who could begrudge them if they said, look, we'll take 20 million quid out of this out every year? Because at the end of the day, they're still buying top talent for us. They're still managing the club really well. They're doing everything we could really ask for off the pitch, and pretty much everything we could ask for on the pitch too. So, we can't complain. Whatever they choose to do, I mean, I think we just go along with it. And where most of us are enjoying the ride right now. I'm pretty sure that'll continue, whether they take some of this money out of the club or not, whether they reinvest it. Personally, I can see them reinvesting it. I can't see the need for them to take this out of the club. It's not really necessary. Once again, it's a drop in the ocean to them. So yeah, we'll see what happens in time. I'm really keen, really excited to see what happens with the new kit, to get my hands on one to see if it fits and see how it looks like and everything else. So guys, if you've seen any mock-ups out there on the internet, you know, maybe put a link in below. You know, make some comments. You know, ask us questions. We love answering questions and replying to your comments in the comment section below. And guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, dead easy. It'd be lovely if you could do so. Just click on that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you're notified as soon as new videos come out. See you around, Blues.